Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Alien RPG core rulebook. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this role-playing game based on the popular sci-fi horror franchise, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the spacecraft basics. Commercial craft in the 22nd century are tracked by model and weight class. AG class vessels are light and relatively inexpensive. Class M vessels fall in that sweet spot between having the best cargo capacity and tolerable engine emissions. They are the workhorses of the UA and the 3WE. The table in this section lists a few common ship classes and their typical characteristics, such as crew size, length, faster than light speed, and more. However, later on, you will find individual ships that vary greatly. That is, specific ships described in more detail. All spaceships share key features. First, core components, which are central features present on almost every spaceship, such as the bridge, reactor, engine, and bulkheads. You also have internal modules. They are optional functions inside the hull of the ship. They can be removed and replaced. You also have armaments. They are offensive weapons and defensive countermeasures. You have upgrades, which are just that, improvements and additions of various kinds. Every craft capable of faster than light speed has a faster than light rating that denotes how many days it takes for the ship to traverse 1 parsec on the star map. A lower number means a faster ship. Presently, no existing ship has a faster than light rating or FTL rating lower than 1. It's important to note that your engineer might be able to coax more speed out of your engines. Of course, the reactor might start leaking radiation everywhere and explode. When it comes to spaceship attributes, you have a faster than light rating as explained, a signature which determines how difficult it is for enemies to lock their sensors onto the ship. You have thrusters, the hull, armor, armaments, and modules. Ship prices listed on this section are for common models found on the frontier. Older versions of the same ship will be simultaneously cheaper and less reliable. Spacecraft are cost prohibitive. While there are independently owned FTL ships out there, most vessels are corporate or military owned, and most crews are either contracted employees or work for hire. Let me give you some examples of the key features. Under the core components category, we have the hull. Spaceship frames typically consist of bonded alloy and composite beams. These materials provide enough strength for massive acceleration, while remaining flexible enough to withstand atmospheric entry for ships with planetfall capacity. Under the internal modules category, we have things such as artificial intelligence, an advanced computer mainframe capable of running the ship when the crew is in cryosleep. Under the armaments category, we have ASAT missiles or ASAT missiles, the typical main armament of military frigates. Guided ASAT missiles have long range and pack a heavy punch. Their main drawback is that they take some time to reach their target, giving it a chance to shoot the missile down or deploy countermeasures. Under the upgrades category, we have things such as overpowered thrusters. The thrusters rating of your ship is increased by 1 step. You can purchase this upgrade up to 2 times. Every week, a member of your crew needs to make 1 heavy machinery roll and 1 comtech roll to service your ship. Each roll takes 1 shift of work. Only 1 person can roll, but others can help. If you're all in cryosleep, get a synthetic to do the work for you. Let me give you a few examples of the ships that you will find in 2183 AD. You have model CM90S, Corvus. Space salvage is a dirty but lucrative business. While an older model, the diminutive Corvus is a reliable design with a steady presence on the frontier. 4 overpowered multi-vector engines make hauling scrap that much easier, while an underslung bridge allows the captain a good view of the crew at work. We also have model CM88H, Bison. The 88H is the latest upgrade to transform a Bison starfighter into a full-fledged towing vehicle. Unlike the previous models, wherein an extensive overhaul would be required to upgrade the Bison's engine manifold, the H model has easily removable modular engine cores, allowing the Saturn J engines to be swapped out for a Rolls-Royce with only a week in dry dock. We have the Conestoga class frigate. The versatile Conestoga class frigate is the most common ship in use by the US CMC and Colonial Marshal Bureau. The frigate boasts a modular interior for different assignment configurations, as well as numerous hardpoints for the addition or subtraction of weapon arrays. The Conestoga can be used as a science vessel, a military cargo hauler, a hospital ship, or most commonly, a troop transport. And these are just a few examples. There are many ships for all sorts of missions and purposes. They all come fully statted with all of their details. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about space combat. I don't know about you, but when it comes to the Alien franchise and other sci-fi universes, I love it when the characters get into those ships and they are heading towards a destination. They don't know what they are going to be encountering in that planet, in that space station, in that base. So it's a very tense, very exciting moment in my opinion, especially when it comes to sci-fi horror. And you will be able to recreate that sort of feeling or experience with the ships in the Alien RPG core rulebook. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.